wonderful viewers. You're welcome back to our channel. My name is Sheyi.
My own name is Fumi.
And together we are called Sheyi Fumi.
Thank you for watching our videos. Thank you so much for subscribing to our channel.
Thank you.
And if you're watching our video for the first time, you're welcome. Kindly click the subscribe button. Subscribe and don't forget to click on the notification bell so that anytime we upload a new video you can receive the notifications. Thank you so much. Guys, today we want to tell you that there's no perfect marriage in the world, but you can make your marriage close to perfection depending on your inputs. And in the last 3 weeks, we've been on the love series. We have Love in Marriage Part 1, the Part 2 and the Part 3. But today we want to discuss what are the attributes of love in marriage. So relax and enjoy today's episode.
Alright. There are so many attributes that makes marriage beautiful. And today we will be considering about 4 or 5 of them. The first attributes of love in marriage we will be considering today is mutual affection. The affection for one another must be mutual. For an example, marriage should never be started on the basis of attraction of money. We have a lot of people
or beauty.
We have a lot of people, they are attracted just because of monetary benefits that they are going to gain. A woman will look at you. Is he rich? Is he handsome? Does he have 6 pack? What type of car is he using? Where is he working? Okay. Based on this, a lot of people go into marriage. And when you get into marriage, you find out that what you see outside there might not really be what is inside.
Exactly.
The man has gotten into the home now. He realized the woman is not as beautiful as
he thinks.
As it was painted for him. You know,
a lot of makeups.
A lot of you women are trying in that aspect.
For those that really love much makeup.
You women are trying. Don't try to.
Women, not you women. Women are trying in that aspect.
Only you are a woman.
I'm a woman, but
I know you don't like makeup.
You don't know this kind of makeup.
Join yourself to the woman.
You don't know this kind of makeup we are talking about. The one that you.
I know. We used to call it makeup. It's nowadays I'm hearing a lot of English makeover.
It's makeover.
The woman discover after getting into the marriage that the man is not as rich as he thinks. Besides, he could even be rich as of the point. Money flies. Something happened. The guy doesn't have the posh job he used to have, and he couldn't throw the cash around like he used to do. And if what starts the marriage is not based on attraction, mutual attraction between the two, if it is based on materialistic thing, then they start having problem in marriage. Fights start happening, misunderstanding, a lot of arguments, and before you realize, the marriage breaks up. So that is why it is not good to base your feelings for your spouse on the material thing. They are fleeting things that are there today. Tomorrow they can be off. So if the basis for the love is materialistic, the moment the materialistic aspect of the life disappears, the love disappears.
For instance, nowadays you can see younger girls go into marriage with older men just because they want money. they want fame. Yeah, you know, there are some men that, you know, they are maybe politicians or they are famous or something like that. And before you know, you see younger girls, they want everybody to know them all over the world. Before you know, they set into the marriage, and their priority is not really because they love the man. The priority is because they want to be famous. The priority is because of the cash or the money or the property they are going to gain from the man. So, and with time, and apart from, sometimes you see them still dating younger boys outside.
Yeah, because they couldn't get the satisfaction they need. Because it's all about the money. It's all about the money. Like the American will say, it's all about the Benjamin.
You know, they are even taking money from them to give to the younger guys just to maintain them, you know. So that's what we are talking about. Marriage should be on mutual affection, attraction, not on materialistic things.
You know what happened when you are not mutually attracted and you go into marriage because of one thing you are going to gain or the other?
Yeah.
You have issue in that marriage.
Yeah, sure.
If the man knows you married him for the money, he will treat you just like a piece of the furniture in the house.
Imagine.
If the woman knows that, okay, you are coming to me, like some men also, it's not really young girls.
Yeah, sure.
We have some young men also going into marriage with older people. They say, okay, they try to hide behind the fact that age is just but number, it doesn't really matter. But behind that age is just number. Some of them are going into this marriage just because of money.
Yeah, and when we are talking about age, we are not talking about somebody that's older than you, like 10 years. We are talking about, there are people that younger girls like 16, 18, and they are marrying 65.
It's
old
love.
Man. It's love. Yeah.
On some aspects, it could be as a result of love.
Well,
we're not ruling that out. But in most cases, it's not really love.
It's not really love.
And the truth is, such kind of marriage is never going to last.
It won't last.
And if it is not a deep love and attraction that makes you to go into the marriage, there is no way the marriage won't have issues later. At this point, we also want to talk to singles there. Don't go into marriage because of the scintillating figures of the woman. With time, that figure won't be there always. One of the way that you will know that a marriage comes into being as a result of mutual attraction and affection is that you won't need to force yourself or go out of your way to do things for your spouse. In a home where you are struggling to do what you could have done naturally for your spouse, the attraction between you two or the affection is not mutual. If you are the one trying to do things for him and he's not doing for you, the affection is not mutual. When the affection is mutual, both of you won't need to struggle to do things for one another.
The second thing we'll be discussing today is mutual respect. Respecting one another makes your spouse feel important. Respect your spouse. Make him feel important. Make her feel important. Don't impose your personality on your spouse. Like, this is the way I want it. This is the way I like it. Don't impose your dislike or your like on your spouse.
You have to be
considerate. Don't say, okay, this is the way I want it. This is the way I like it to be. You know, and don't impose your culture. Make her feel important in her own way. Make him feel important in his own way. You know, sometimes when it becomes there's always an issue in marriage.
Of course.
So when I become we, then illness become wellness. So in marriage, learn not to force things on your spouse like, okay, this is the way you want it and your own way alone. No, it can't work. Consider your spouse. Let her feel important. Let him feel important too. And that will really help your marriage as well to make it beautiful. What do you have to say about that? Mutual respect.
Actually, if you must go far in marriage, you have to respect one another.
Sure.
I'm surprised to see sometimes couples who profess love for one another to start abusing one another in public. You fight up to the level of slapping each other, beating each other, talking roughly to one another.
Abusive words.
Abusive words.
In the streets, especially in Africa.
We grow up sometimes in some of this area to see some men.
Yeah.
They run after their wife and it's all shout, "Oh, you will kill me today, kill me today." And some of us, with our education, we still copy this barbaric acts.
Imagine African mentality.
It's not supposed to be at this age for a man to still use those words.
Yeah, or raise his hand.
And be raising his hand.
Yeah.
You have no reason. If you raise your hands up, it's to part.
Yeah.
It's to draw nearer.
It's to pet.
It's to pet.
Yeah.
Your hand as a man is never meant to be raised.
To beat.
To beat your wife. And your hand as a woman is never meant to be raised to slap your husband. Because the same way it is in men is the same way it is in women.
Yeah, there are some women that beat off their husband. Like
it's not even beating. Some of them may not be able to beat, but they start the matter by giving him a dirty slap.
Imagine.
And when the dirty slap dirty his face, he clean it up by giving her back
extra
a dirtier slap.
Extra dirtier slap.
It becomes free for all.
Yeah.
Listen, you first thing is you need to respect one another.
Sure.
Yeah, if I respect you and you respect me,
it's mutual respect.
It is called mutual respect. We set a boundary.
Yeah.
Things that should never be done. For an example, words that should never be used in the house. Action that should never be taken. No matter how angry you are, there are words you don't speak. Because the moment you utter those words, you can get them back. Yeah. And the one you spoke them to is not going to forget it. So instead of in moment of anger, speaking things that you will come to regret later, why don't you just keep quiet? Yeah. Why don't you just pray? Somebody said when the woman gets him angry, he starts speaking in tongues. Some people said, I like to pick my shirt and walk out. No matter how much angry you are, you don't need to raise a finger, not to talk of hand against one another. Also, your wife is not a family commodity. It's not a public commodity. Yeah. Your husband is not a public commodity. It's common in my culture. Let's put it back in our culture, way back in Africa. Yeah. Once you marry, it becomes Yawowa or our wife. There is nothing like Yawowa. There is nothing like our wife. Your wife is your wife. Yeah. My wife is my wife. When we go to a family meeting, she is not a servant to be sent on an unnecessary errand. Yeah. Let's be realistic with it. Some of us don't respect our wife, and that's why at home they don't respect them also. Some of us don't respect our husband, and that's why at home they don't respect them also. The level of respect you give to your wife or to your husband is the level of respect people are going to give to him or her. For an example, if I have a plate, even if it is a little bit broken at the edge, but I treasure it as one of the best plates, people will say, don't touch that place. People will definitely say, don't touch that plate. He value that plate. But even if I buy a brand new plate and I throw it on ground and say, this plate is not really good, people will turn it to waste. They will even throw it into the trash can. You set the mark on the level of respect that will be given to your spouse. The moment you accord your spouse a very high level of respect, other people will follow and do likewise. For spouses out there, understand this: the level of respect you accord to your spouse is the level of respect other people will give to them.
The third attributes of love in marriage that we'll be talking about today is intimacy.
Intimacy.
Yeah, like
Closeness.
Intimacy, like you're fond of each other.
Yeah,
and you do things together, even when those things are not fashionable. Yeah, and who make it fashionable in the first place?
In the first place, who decide fashion?
Who decide fashion? You can start from somewhere and make it fashion. I think I had someone saying something like he was trying to do something, or was it that she's trying to tie a scarf, and she was telling the husband that it's no more fashionable. And the husband said, who make it fashionable in the first place? And who tell you it's no more fashionable? You use it, then it becomes a fashion.
If it is fashionable to me, it's fashionable as far as I'm concerned.
Of course, yeah. So sometimes you don't even look at what people will say. Just do things on common ground, the things that that gives you joy. That's what I'm trying to say, honey. Yeah. The things that that gives you joy, that makes you to be fond of doing things together. Like for us, honey, we love wearing the same color of clothes. You understand what I mean? Yeah, I think it's one of it.
And some people I said,
and some people might not really like it.
Yeah.
You understand what we are saying? But that does not mean that what we are doing is wrong. That's the way we want it. You understand? So if you and your husband like to wear the same clothes, keep on wearing it. I've seen so many couples doing that. Yeah. It's not because they are trying to prove something.
In my language, they call it one word, uncle. Say, it's an old-fashioned thing.
It's an old-fashioned.
What tell you is old-fashioned? If it is what makes you to be closer to one another, do it.
Then do it. Even if it is old-fashioned. And what is old-fashioned? This old-fashioned we're talking about, what is old-fashioned?
Old-fashioned?
Like there are some things that have gone while we were still growing up in the 80s.
In those days,
it
used to be what do you call it now? Pencil. Yeah, we call it pencil trouser then.
Yeah, pencil trousers.
Sometimes later,
with time,
it comes to boot cut, the Akola.
Fella style.
The fella style, what they call it then. And then people start using.
Yeah.
And if you are going to wear pencil around that time, it's not fashionable.
It's not fashionable.
But people are coming back to pencil trousers.
Yeah, it's pencil again. Now.
Shirt used to be tight-fitted in the old days. Even in the days of big boot cut trouser, the shirt will be tight. And people at a point it comes to the time of boogie boy, and it's baggy shirt, baggy trouser. Along the line, we are coming back into the days of fitted shirt. Now they say slim fit. It's another way of introducing fitted. So whatever you are doing, that you too like, that makes you to be closer. Yeah. Keep doing them.
Keep doing it. It doesn't matter who is looking at you. You like to pound yam for your wife. Pound it. Let them say. That's what keeps you going. Yeah.
When you hear in marriage that the wife has used his edge, know that they are enjoying it or a good marriage.
They are expecting to hear that, please come and help us to settle
some issues. That's what I'm saying.
In our marriage. But once they are not hearing that, you start hearing everything the wife says he will do. Everything. All her attention is on her husband. It's always like that.
Everything the husband says he will do, everything the wife says the husband will do.
Yeah.
It is a sign.
It's a sign that they are enjoying themselves.
They are enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
Listen.
And it's no man's business. So don't bother about what people will say or what they think.
Spouses out there.
Live your life. The only person
whatever people will say.
Yeah. It's none of your business.
It's none of your business.
Yeah.
What is your business is, are you enjoying your marriage? If they call you stupid for enjoying your marriage,
it's good to be stupid
and enjoy your marriage than
to be calling them to come and
to be wise
for you.
And then you turn each other to punching bag. If she has used your head or he has used your head, like let's put that word, and the marriage is rolling fine, it's far better than he not using your head or she not using your head and you still keep fighting on daily basis. And by the way, it is a mark of jealousy for somebody to say somebody uses somebody's head. It is just because they found a marriage that is better than their own, that nobody is coming around to settle issue. A good marriage is give and take. With mutual respect that leads to intimacy, and the intimacy is what the people will be jealous of, and they will start saying a lot of things. It's much more important to be having peace in the family than for you to be massaging your ego and be fighting all the time.
Yeah.
Intimacy starts with you understanding your spouse. It starts with you wanting to do things for your spouse at your own expense. It also starts with your spouse giving in on some issue, allowing you to win on some, like somebody said something recently. I think I saw it on it, I can't remember, and it was posted that decision making in family.
I was the one, only I was the one.
Decision making.
There are like something like bigger decisions, and smaller decisions. The men should take care of the bigger decisions in the house, and the women should take care of the smaller decisions in the house.
We the men are to take care of bigger decisions.
Like,
don't worry. Let me explain the smaller decision first. Smaller decision is like, where are we going to go for vacation?
How much are we going to spend?
How much are we going to
How
spend?
much are we going to save?
How much are we going to save? What?
Which family should we visit?
Which family is coming first? And what are we going to eat in the house? How much do we need to use for shopping? Those are very small decisions.
Those small
that you should allow your
that the
wife
women, we are not strong.
But you know the big decision. For an example, does Iraq need to fund Iran?
Where Iraq?
For an example, do Emery for Arsenal need to go? Do we need to buy Pepe, or do we need to pay some more money? Those are big decisions that should be taken by men. You know, when men are taking those big decisions, the women are never going to argue. So
we are less concerned with your decisions.
Intimacy in marriage involving you
understanding each other. And that reminds me, understanding your spouse. We already dealt with understanding.
We dealt with things like this in understanding your spouse. And I believe when you get to our YouTube page, if you are watching this now, you can scroll down and check on the episode Understanding Your Spouse. The fourth attribute of love in marriage that we are going to talk about is having a good sense of humor.
Having a good sense of humor.
Some men can't, for an example, be joked with. You can't joke with them in the house. Some women, you can't even play around them. If you don't find a funny side of everything, you will always have something to squeeze your face about. Frown does nothing for anybody.
It only makes you look older.
Makes you look old. You need to find an humor in everything. As a man, be approachable. As a woman, be approachable. Joke, find some funny some funny aspect of everything. Even when you fought yesterday.
Don't even yesterday. You fought the next minute, look for something.
No, okay, you didn't get it. I said even when you fought yesterday and you are talking about it today, find something funny.
Okay, inside the fight.
There will always be something. Like, okay, you had an argument, and over the night you were sleeping and you were rolling. And you feel like touching, but you don't want to touch. You don't want to touch because you know she's hungry, or because you know he's hungry. So you feel it. The next day when you start talking, it might not be a pleasant experience. But there is an humor in the side of it. Like there's always a funny aspect
of
everything in life. Joke around, play around. We've been too serious. Too much seriousness in marriage is not healthy.
It's not healthy.
Find something to joke about. Find something. Honey? find something to laugh about.
Find something to laugh. Even if there's nothing to laugh about, create it yourself.
Why do you think that there is no humor in any aspect of your marriage? It's because you are not creating one.
You're not creating.
You are not approachable.
Yes.
Nobody can talk to you. You are Mrs. Frown.
Mr. Know It All.
Mr. Frown. Mrs. Frown.
Mr. Know It All. Mrs. Know It All.
Be approachable.
Be approachable.
There is always a jovial side to everything in life. It only needs you to find it out.
Exactly.
And when you do, it will be much more fun. And marriage will be much more beautiful.
The final attributes of love that we'll be discussing today is security.
For marriage to be successful, there should not be aggression. The wife ought to feel secure. The husband ought to feel secure around his wife also. We know of the male ego. We know you are the one that is the protector of the family. Still, don't kill your wife's self-esteem by too much aggression. She can't speak. Her opinion doesn't matter. You lord it over her in many ways. For an example, in Qatar, where in the case of sponsor, when you are the one that's bringing your wife, if you talk, I am your sponsor. How can I see you? I will return you back.
Exactly.
Come on.
If you return, do you know one thing that is even funny to me? If you return her, whom are you returning? Yourself. Wherever she goes, she bears your name. When she goes back to where you return her to, people will say that so person's wife has come back.
Also, for women also, we talk about the Middle East. What about in some European country and in America, where the law favors the
women.
The next thing their husband talks, I will call police.
I
want to divorce. You know why? Because maybe 70% of whatever you both own, co-own, will go to you. See,
imagine.
Don't demoralize your man. Don't demoralize your woman. If he or she doesn't feel like he has a say in the marriage, then the marriage is moving nowhere.
It's moving nowhere. Your spouse's opinion is important as your own. It's as important. Let me put it that way. It's as important as your own opinion. So let your spouse have a say in everything. For instance, your spouse wants to say something, you didn't listen to what she wanted to say. The next thing is, no, it cannot work. It's not, no, it's not necessary. Not that way. As if you understand her mind, even when she has not spoken, or even when he has not spoken. So sometimes when you cut her off, she feel like she's not important to you. She feel like maybe she don't need to talk. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Click on the subscribe button below our video.
Also click on the bell icon beside the subscribe button. This will notify you when we drop a new video.
Follow us on all our social media as shown on the screen. Thank you. Viewers out there, that will be all for today on the attributes of love in marriage. Until next week, when we'll be coming your way again to discuss more attributes of love in marriage. Sheifumi is saying, thank you. We love you. Bye.